Hi guys, I'm Ghassan from Gascad and I hope you are doing well. Welcome to my channel. In the previous video, I have shown you how to draw line, polyline, circle, arc, rectangle, polygon and ellipse. In this tutorial, I will continue the other tools in Draw panel. Let's start with Hatch. In Home tab, Draw section, we have Hatch or by using the command H. When you click Hatch, two options are displayed to fill an enclosed area with a hatch pattern, solid fill, or gradient fill. For example, if we have these forms and click hatch, first option we have pick points, determines a hatch boundary from existing objects that form an enclosed area around the specific points. For example, pick inside these lines, enter. Another example, pick inside this circle, enter. Second option, select objects, determines a boundary from a selected object that form an enclosed area. For example, select these rectangles and this circle, enter. In properties, we have hatch type. You can create a predefined hatch or fill or user-defined hatch. Solid, to specify a solid fill with a specific color, for example yellow. Second option, gradient, to create a smooth transition between two colors, for example blue and yellow. And third option, pattern, use a standard hatch pattern. Use these patterns. Enter. You can modify scale, increase or decrease the hatch. For example, you can modify the angle of hatch lines modified to 90 degrees. If you have a rectangle doing hatch, select object, specify the pattern. By clicking the associative option, we control whether the hatch will automatically update when you modify the rectangle. Press enter. When you modify the rectangle, the hatch automatically updated. Hatch again, select object, match properties, use source hatch origin. You can create a hatch by matching properties a hatch used before. Boundary. In Home tab Draw section, under hatch, we have boundary. For example, if we have these lines and we want to create a region or polyline for this area, boundary, or use command BO enter, pick point, pick inside this area and this area, press enter. we have created two regions, two polylines for these areas. Draw a spline. In Draw panel, we have spline, or by using the command SPL enter. First option, we have spline fit. Draw a spline passing by points. If we have these points, draw spline, specify first point and the second point, and continue specifying points as needed. To end, press enter, or C to close the spline, C enter. Second one, draw spline with control vertices, CV. For this point, draw spline CV, specify the first point and the second point, then the third point. The spline is tangent to these lines, and continue to the other points. Press enter to end. Construction line. How to draw a construction line? In Draw panel, we have construction line command, or use XL enter. XL enter. Specify a point, define the root of the construction line, and specify the second point which the construction line should pass. Continue specifying construction lines as needed. All these construction lines pass through the first point specified. Press enter to end the command. To create a horizontal construction line, draw construction line. Press H enter for horizontal. H enter. Specify the point where the construction line should pass. Continue specifying another points for another construction line, horizontal construction line. Create vertical construction line, repeat the command, press enter. Then press V enter for vertical, V enter. Specify the point where the construction line should pass. The last one, to create construction line with a specific angle, repeat the command, enter. Press A enter for angle, A enter. Specify the angle, for example 30 degree, and specify the point where the construction line should pass with an angle 30 degree. Press enter to end. What is the ray? Ray creates a line that starts at a point and continues to infinity. It can be used as references for creating other objects. To draw a ray, click Draw panel, Ray. Specify first point and the second one which the ray should pass, starting with the first point and passing by the second point to infinity. Press enter and the command. How can I draw a point? In Draw panel we have multiple points. click on multiple points, then specify the points on drawing. You can modify the point style and size by typing DDP type. Enter. You can use this style, for example, point size, for example, 5, 4. You can set the size relative to screen. That means the point size increase or decrease when zooming in or out the drawing, or set the size in absolute units. Press OK. How can I divide a single geometric object such as line, polyline, arc, circle, ellipse, or spline? In Draw panel, go to Divide. Then select the object and enter the number of segments you want to divide this object. For example, I want to divide this polyline into 10 equal segments, so type 10, enter. Another example, I want to divide this arc to 15 equal arcs, so enter, repeat the command, specify or select the object, then type 15, enter. To create point objects at measured intervals along the length or perimeter of an object, go to Draw panel, then click Measure or the command ME, enter. So click Measure, select the object, then enter the interval, for example 5. We create segment with length is equal to 5. Dimension is equal to 5. For this arc, for example, ME, enter. Segment is equal to 6, for example. After measure, we have region tool or the command reg, enter. Region converts an object that encloses an area into a region object. It created from closed shapes or loops such as line, polyline, curves. Draw region, select the objects, press enter. Create this shape as an object. You can create a region by unifying using the command union. Select the objects, then press enter. You can create region by subtracting using the command subtract. Enter. Select the first object, press enter, then select the second object to subtract. Intersect, use the command intersect. Select the objects, then press enter. This is the intersection of two objects by using the command intersect. How to draw a cloud? In Draw panel we have Revision cloud. Revision clouds are polylines that consist of sequential arcs used to call attention to portions of a drawing. Draw revision cloud. In option, we have, for example, rectangular cloud. Press R enter. Specify the first corner. R enter. Specify the first corner and the second corner to draw a clouded rectangle. Repeat the command and press P for polygonal. P enter. Press enter to end. You can draw a cloud with a freehand tool by pressing F enter. F enter. Enter. If you have a rectangle, draw hatch. Press O enter. Select this rectangle and convert it to a cloud. Press enter. You can modify the arc length. Draw cloud. A enter for arc length. For example, minimum length of arc, let's say 4 and 4. Draw a rectangular. R enter. Specify the first corner and the other corner. We increase the arc length. You can create a filled circle or wide ring by using the tool Donut in Draw panel. Click Donut. Specify inside diameter of donut, for example 1. Enter. Outside diameter of donut, for example 5. Enter. Specify the center of donut. Continue specifying centers of multiple donuts. Another example. Inside diameter, let's say 2. Outside diameter 5. And specify the center. To draw a filled circle, you should specify the inside diameter value equal to 0. So repeat the command: inside 0, outside 5, center, and specify other filled circle. With this tool, I have finished covering the explanation of all the commands and tools in the first panel for 2D drawing under the Home tab. I hope you reached the useful and required information to start your first drawing in AutoCAD. Any help, any question, post it in the comments section below to reply as soon as possible. In the next video, I will start with the second panel in the Home tab, which is Modify section. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed my video and want to learn more from me again, be sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell before you go.